Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In this video tutorial, I will show you how to fix Fantasy Star Online to new Genesis game stuck on loading screen, not loading, or showing black screen error on PC. So let's go through them. So the very first method is to check system requirements of the game. So after searching for the game on Steam, you just have to go below, and here you will find all the requirements to play the game on your PC. Make sure your PC have all the required specs, and after that, try to launch the game and check. If not, next method is to restart your PC as well as Steam. So Steam users just go to Steam, click on Steam option, click on exit. After that, click on Windows icon, click on power, select restart. This will restart your PC as well as Steam. Once you have done this, launch the game and check. Next method is to verify integrity of game files. For that, go to Steam, under library section, select your game. Here I am showing you an example. Now right click on it, click on properties, click on install files, and then click on verify integrity of game files. So this will check and verify the game files. Once done, launch the game and check whether it's working or not. Next method is to allow the game through firewall. For that, go to the Windows search. Now search for Windows security. Here you have to click on firewall and network protection. Click on allow an app through firewall. Click on change settings. After that, here you have to select the game. If it's not listed, you have to add it. For that, click on allow another app. Click on browse. After that, go to the game folder. Select the application, add it to the list over here. After that, select the game. Make sure both private and public boxes are ticked, and then click on OK. Finally, launch the game and check if it's working. If not, next method is to run the game as administrator. So for that, go to Steam. Under library section, select your game. Now right click on it, click on manage. Now click on browse local files. This will take you to the game folder where your game has been installed. Here you have to select the game application, right click on it, click on properties, click on compatibility, and here select run this program as an administrator. Click on apply and OK, and then launch the game and check if it's working. If this doesn't resolve the problem, come back again, select run this program in compatibility mode 4, select Windows 8 or Windows 7, hit on apply and OK, and launch the game and check. If this also doesn't resolve the problem, come back again, select disable full screen optimizations, click on apply and OK, and launch the game and check if it's working now. But if the issue continues again and again, come back again, uncheck all of these, hit on apply and OK, and move to the next method. Well, the next method is to modify launch option. So for that, go to Steam. Under library section, select your game. Now right click on it, click on properties. Under general, here you have to type -dx11 and then launch the game and check if it's working. If this doesn't resolve the problem, come back again, type -dx12 and then try to launch the game and check if it's working now. If the issue still continues, come back again, type -d3d11 and now launch the game and check if it's working. But if the issue still continues, come back again, remove the launch option and move to the next method. Next is to disable in-game overlays. So Steam users just go to Steam, click on Steam option, click on settings, click on in-game and enable the Steam overlay while in-game option. If this is enabled, you have to click on it to disable it. Once you disable this, launch the game and check. For GeForce Experience, open GeForce Experience, tap on gear icon beside username, click on general and switch off in-game overlay options as shown in the picture. For Discord overlay, go to the user settings, game overlay tab and switch off enable in-game overlay options as shown in the image here. Next method is to stop overclock CPU and GPU settings. So sometimes overclocking makes the CPU or GPU unstable. So you are suggested to check if there is any overclocking of CPU or GPU in the background. This will surely help to fix the issue. Next method is to update your graphics card. For that, go to the Windows search for device manager. Here you have to expand display adapter, select your graphics card, right click on it, click on update driver and then click on search automatically for drivers. So this will check and update your graphics drivers. Once done, launch the game and check. NVIDIA and AMD users go through the link already provided in the description and you can easily update your graphics card from there. Next solution is to install Visual C++ files. For that, I have already provided this link in the description. Just copy and paste it in a browser, or even you can search for Visual C++ files in Google. Now after the website opens, you have to go below and click on the link. Once it is downloaded, you have to open it. You will get repair or install option. Whatever option you get, you have to click on it and wait for some time. After it is finished, you have to restart your PC and after that try to log into the game once again and then check if you can play it. Next is to update Windows. For that, go to the Windows search. Now search for settings. After that, here you have to click on Windows update option, click on check for updates and it will check if there is any update available. If yes, update your Windows to the latest version and after that try to launch the game and check if you can play it. Next is to move game to SSD. So if your game is not installed on SSD, then also you can suffer from crashing or several other issues while playing the game. So you must check if the game is installed on SSD or not. For that, go to Steam, click on Steam option, click on settings. Now here you have to click on storage option and all your games will be listed over here whether it's installed on SSD or on other drive. So if your game is on another drive, you simply have to select it, and after that click on move option. So this will move the game to SSD, and after that try to install it, launch the game, and check if it's working. Next is to disable antivirus program or firewall. So if you are having an antivirus program, then it can interrupt in your gameplay and can lead to such kind of issue. What you need to do is just go to the Windows search over here. Now click on Windows Security or search for Windows Security. After that, here you have to click on Virus and Threat Protection. Go below, click on Manage Settings, and here you have to turn off real-time protection. After turning off real-time protection, again go to the Windows search. Now this time search for Control Panel, or you can directly search for Windows Defender Firewall. So click on it. After that, click on Turn Windows Defender Firewall on or off, and here you have to select turn off Windows Defender Firewall in both private and public network settings. After that, click on OK and then launch the game and check. But later on again come back and click on or select the turn on Windows Defender Firewall in both private and public network settings. After that, launch the game and check. Next method is to run the game on dedicated graphics card. So for that, go to the Windows search for settings. After that, from here you have to search for graphics settings, open it. Here you have to add your game to the list. So for that, click on add a desktop app, go to the game folder, select the application, add it to the list over here. Now after adding the game, click on the arrow icon, and under GPU preference you have to select high performance. After selecting high performance, launch the game and check if it's opening now. Next is to change virtual memory settings. So for that, go to the Windows search for view advanced system settings, click on settings, click on advanced, click on change, select the drive where your game has been installed. After that, select custom size. In initial size, type 12288, and in maximum size, type 24576. Click on set and then click on OK. Once you have done this, launch the game and check if the game is opening or not. If not, then the final solution is to reinstall Phantasy Star Online to new Genesis game. For that, go to Steam. Under library section, select your game, right click on it, click on manage. Now click on uninstall and finally click on uninstall option. So this will remove the game from your PC. After that, restart your PC. Once your PC restarts, launch Steam and again reinstall Phantasy Star Online to new Genesis game and click on the play button to check whether it's working or not.